phenomenal women. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the Isis Initiation Full Moon Circle. I invite you to ground yourself. I invite you to join me in lighting your candle in your space. And I will invite you to go within as we create this full moon ritual today. And we allowed this candle to really be enlightening your inner heart temple, and it's radiating out to all the beings on this planet, calling in for the unification of sisterhood. Blessed be. And welcome. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining the circle. What a joy. This is one of my favorite archetypes, Isis the Initiator. So thank you for giving me this opportunity to hold space for you and have this beautiful experience tonight. So tonight we will be working with the Aries full moon, this place of power, the energy of real activation. And we will be using this archetype of the initiator. That's how she shows up, as this deity, as this ancient Egyptian goddess, Isis. And we're going to be working with this archetype to see ourselves through this lens and look at your life and your shadow qualities and really tap into our power to come into the creator alignment and see how can we hold ourselves really in this integrity, in the truth, and see what needs to be clarified and aligned within ourselves. We will be working with some shadow aspects that either needs recognition or places of self-judgment or control of the ego. And we will complete it with moon ritual. So I'm just welcoming you here, and I want you to invite you. Maybe get your journal, lit your candle if you didn't do it yet, and let's get in the circle. The ancient Egyptian goddess Isis. We all have it. Part of her within us. The ancient Egyptian goddess Isis. Let's honor that. Put your hands on your heart, close your eyes, and just feel your heart. Connect to your heart. Breathe into your heart. And now I would like to think of the intention. Just feel deep inside of you. What is your real intention here? What is real for you? What are you calling in? Feel it and write down in your journal. And I would like us to start with grounding. I'm just going to begin with grounding us in with the opening invocation and calling in the spiritual guides and creating the temple, the sacred space, a safe container to really ground, to amplify our intentions. When I was in mystic school, we had this very special mudra. A mudra is a sacred movement. So we put a left hand near your heart with the palm up. We put the right arm straight up. And when we bring in down this top hand, we calling in your higher self, your I am presence, wherever you call in. And bring it into your heart and bow to yourself. Let's do it one more time. Arm up and calling in all aspects of yourself, past, present, and future. To be present and available to our conscious here and now. Take a deep breath and consciously invite your mind. Tap into your third eye and consciously invite yourself to drop into your heart and take a deep breath into your heart and let your heart lead you. Allow yourself to empty yourself out. Allow your breath to lead you within, to clear out any part of your day, any distractions, anything that is outside of this moment. Training your mind to let you be in your body and in your heart. Really allowing this softening and coming down even further. Putting your hands down like this, next to your womb, next to your yoni, honoring yourself, recognizing your yoni. This is your place of your intuitive wisdom, your inner knowing, your oracle of your body. The more we listen to, the more we cultivate this relationship with her, the more she guides us to your truth. So clear with your breath and start moving your hips and feel this Kundalini energy, feeling this life force, honoring this place. Breathe into your yoni. Life force, Kundalini force, honoring this place, breathing into this. And now from this place, allow the grounding cord, just drop it down into the earth through the layers of distortions. Go all the way down to the center of the earth and grounding, coming down through the elements, and connecting with the heart and the womb of Mother Earth, whatever form is for you. And feeling gratitude for all the ways she nourishes and grounding us. And feel this draw in this earth energy, allowing it to go up, up, up. And feel this purple frequency of Isis, the initiator, this energy of your own inner power, your enlightenment. Breathe, and with every breath, you're bringing in this energy of power, of clarity. And when you breathe out, releasing and exhaling everything that is heavy, anything that is dense, any part of your day, any people, any stories, and let it just go down to the earth. If it helps you, make a sound to clear yourself out. Let's call in the east, the element of air, the winds of change that blows through us to inspire, to activate us, to create change, to have a deep breakthrough, a deep healing journey. Hail, welcome to the east, to the air. We welcome in the west, the sacred waters of remembrance, opening ourselves to greater flow, the movement, allow ourselves to be cleansed and reborn in the sacred waters. Hail and welcome. Welcome to the south, the element of fire, the sacred Shakti, Kundalini energy that is filled us with energy of desire and passion and make a change in the world. Clearing with fire anything that is not serving us anymore. Hail and welcome the element of the fire. Welcome. And we welcome the elements of north to ground us in our sacred body temples, to walk us, to welcome us in this earth walk and respect our embodiment. We say welcome to the earth, to the north, and to the sacred center. We're calling in the elements of ether, the great messengers of the mystery that calling us in unknown places, as above, as below, as within, as without. Welcome. I invite you to call in any your guards, angels, or anybody you work with. Calling in our ancestors who are good and well, who stand behind us and supporting us. Welcome. Calling in Divine Mother Isis, Holy Mother of life and death, partnerships and power. We are open to receive you. Calling in the ancient temple of Egypt that are working in the highest forces for our highest good, working with a great mystery and magic. Help us to clear any blockages and help us to stand in our full feminine power. Welcome. Feeling this purple frequency, feeling what you are calling in for yourself, feeling this foundation of the energy in the sacred temple, sacred space that we just created, feeling the truth, the clarity and alignment. So this is the archetype of this initiator that holds us in. And when I speak about archetypes, I'm speaking about like a blueprint to guide us, as a divine blueprint to guide us to see ourselves from the greater, more mystic perspective, outside of our ego identifications. And feeling how Isis is here and really inviting you into your being and knowing that she's here to challenge you, to be this, to clear anything that it's not true, so it can be alchemized within you, and really open to receive those words in any way that's gonna come to you. That just know that Isis as an initiator archetype is challenging you to step out of any small story that you might be carrying. It has nothing to do with your ego, but to connect to your true essence of who you are and why are you here. She's holding this enlightening path of the initiation for you, for each of us, so you can stand in recognition of holiness, of you, of your light, of your power, of your sacred heart that yet to be fully embraced. So as we work here together tonight, I would like you to keep emptying yourself and really contemplating for yourself, what is it that it's not fully in love, alignment within you? What part of your power still lies in the the shadow that you're not fully claimed. And I invite you to journal on this for yourself. Just claim it, speak it out, write it down and speak it out. What is this unconsciously that disempowering you? Where are you leaking your energy? Which part of your power still lies in the shadows that stops you from fully step into your power? What do you need still claim? And whatever is calling in, write it down and speak it up. Let's take a moment. Again, a reminder that our life is the initiation. This is a spiritual path. What it really means that everything that happens in your life is an opportunity for you to choose how you will respond. That is an initiation. To be conscious and aware enough to choose. And so either you continue the story of victim or poor me, or fearful or stuck, or still trying to get approval, or no, thinking I'm not good enough. Whatever your story is and you recognize it, this archetype of Isis is telling you that's enough. This is a time to step into your power. So feel it for yourself right now. Who are the initiators in your life? Energetically, the initiators are, you can call them transmitting stations. The initiators, they are the way of truth. Initiators empower us through challenging us to encourage our growth, to allow us to change, to have a breakthrough, to expand our perception so we can get and open our potential fully. So feel into this. Who are these people in your life who offer you this clarity, this challenge, who offer you to be an instrument of divine truth? Whether it could be that feels good or it could be painful. That's kind of that sword of truth, the sword of truth that we see here in Isis. And it's not the swords that cut the heads like Goddess Kali. Isis has a sword of truth, so you can stand in your power, it's not about packaging your story so you can please or pacify your ego. The initiator could be a mentor, a teacher, a guide, a therapist, a coach. Those are just examples of people who are holding this position that hold love and truth for you. Who are the ones who empower you through speaking their truth? That calling you to wake up and be all of who you are. Maybe it's a loving and kind person, a teacher in your life, your parent, maybe godmother. Just think about that person and write it down with gratitude. And just send them a good feeling of gratitude. I mentioned all my teachers. I had like 3 different mentors in my life. My spiritual mentor. Every 2 years I have a new teacher, and I'm so grateful for all of them who were empowering me to remember my power. And then there is another type of the initiators. Those are the ones who appears to make you react. And I say this for a reason, right? Those are the ones who often challenge us. They often trigger us. They tend to get us out of our senses. They just drives us crazy. They can often hold this mirror that we don't want to look at within ourselves. They show us where we need greater boundaries. And we should be grateful for them too, because they show us the places within us that needs to be healed. They challenge us so we can step into our power. So think about it. Who are the initiators in your life? Who are the reflectors in the hall of mirrors of curriculum here on earth? They show you perhaps where you have charged reactions, or maybe where you've been delusional around your shadows, where you avoiding or hiding or resisting. Where are you, or the big one, where are you controlling in your life? Because this is the place where you're leaking your power and you're not centered. So see the gift they are holding for us. So if you can look from this perspective, no matter how painful it might be, but see the gift in it. So they might be the ones who really throw us off balance. The ones that you would say to yourself, gosh, can you just stop being like that? And I would be okay. If you just stop challenging me, if you just stop behaving like that. Those are the ones who we have the hardest time in this life. And in some traditions, they called us the greatest teachers, the ones that piss us off, the ones that make us just to want to run away. And just notice that there is a lot of feelings of judgment. Either we want to judge them or we want to judge ourselves. More than anything, we want to blame them, we want to make them wrong. So just see where it disturbs your ego, the places where you get triggered, the places when you judge, you want to shrink, or you compare, or you separate, or you hold yourself tight. Those are the wounds of not enough, like I'm not enough, or I don't belong, right? So feel if you can release into that. Bring this into your mind, all these people, the initiators in your life. You know, your mother, your boss, your brother, your kids, and feel what gets upsetting, how they throw you off balance. What is it that they challenge in you? Because this is an initiation. To discern and recognize. So they allow you to see what is your pattern. And this is a gateway for your transformation. All you need is just being willing to transmute this energy so you can stand firm in your power. So look into the pattern or issues that you projecting out, that they actually represent in you. What can you own? It's not that you just what is this kernel, that the golden nugget that they showing you on the soul level, the initiation? What gets activated? Journal. And so often we have these initiators from our past, the things that happened to us, maybe the part of our childhood that we cannot change at this point of our life. And there is no way we can do anything to change what has happened to you. So now we are, as adults, we are taking charge, stepping into the new place within us, and be able to recognize and be able to choose what we can change within ourselves. So feel it. What is a gift? Feel the initiation. What is a gift this initiator is given to you? How would you know what is your center is? What is real and what is true? And now when you have this peace, see if there is a way that you can come to your heart and feel what is the medicine that is a part of this relationship. What did you learn from it? What did you learn about yourself? What has proved you, pushed you, forced you to step out and step up? And see and feel how you can ground it. Find this gratitude within yourself for this lesson. Or perhaps find those pieces that are still within you that leak in your energy. And feel it, that what is it for me? And how can I step into the new relationship with all these pieces in me? Feel what you can own that's yours, and what is it that you can give back to that person. Feel it, what is your lesson, your initiation, what is you here to learn, and what is it that you are let go. Journal uses words of power to let it go. From this place of gratitude of what is, and now calling in again your higher self and choosing to step into the new way. Where do I choose to step into the alignment? Feel this inner alignment, this vertical inner alignment that comes through. Feel this alignment in your heart. And if you feel that you are here in your head right now, come down to your heart and feel it. So you can speak from your heart, so you can listen to your own heart, so you can soften by the love presence. No matter how chaotic this issues, this trauma, this person is, because you are in an alignment with yourself. And when you're standing in your truth, this is you are in the most loving and kind presence. And then when you are stepping into this truth, another person changes. And you can integrate this alignment for other people. So ask yourself, where can I come into a greater alignment in my life? Where can I get and cultivate a better alignment? Things or rituals or self-care you need to start doing daily in your life, so you can really come from that place of alignment that is pure awareness. Whether you want to just blow up some steam and you want to say just no more, then versus you speaking from your place of alignment, so that way you can touch another person and they can receive you. I invite you to not fully knowing mentally and empty out, so you can receive from emptiness, from pure awareness, from your heart. And maybe this cultivation with your spirit, maybe your relationship with yourself, maybe your relationship with the earth. And this is a very advanced position of consciousness, to be able to step aside and speak from the heart. So the piece of it is to come to neutrality. What is neutrality is for you? So when you speak to another initiator in your life, how can you be non-reactive? In other words, when in the heat of the moment, what is a practice that can give you this extra moment of awareness, that pause to make another choice? Right in that heat moment, when you're almost doing your old pattern, what can you do to just take a moment and breathe and become more neutral? What can you own? A primary skill and practice that really required for you, for us, to step into the initiation is owning it. Right? So you are able to hear any feedback, and rather than defending or justifying, you taking the feedback and feeling what's true in it. So instead of just defending, no, I'm not, what can you own in this moment? Maybe it's not a big thing that's throwing on me, but what is this kernel of truth? If you can practice of non-defending, not justifying, not explaining, and practice owning something, this practice alone moves you into spiritual freedom in a big way. Whatever you can own, whatever small kernel, it changes another person's position, because you are not fixed. So they are able to receive you. So they are able to crack and move their position and let go of projection. So feel it for yourself. When we speak about this initiator, bring this back, the sword of truth, calling in yourself, what is true for you? What part of you still needs to be freed? Where are you controlling with your mind, or you have addictions, or you stay focused on the ego, or you're staying in the shadows of self-importance, or staying in the status, or competing with others? Whatever you need to justify, just be there and soften it so you can be in your own power. Feel this self-empowerment. Say it to yourself, self-empowerment. What does it mean, empowerment, to you? Because there is no outside empowerment better than the empowerment that you can offer to yourself. And it starts with self-acceptance. I'm giving it to myself. So feel it. What are the ways that you want to empower yourself? What are the ways this Isis, the goddess of power, that she brings the sacred power? What is it for you? So you're not looking anymore outside for that approval or validation in the outside world. And more than anything, what helps you to see it, what's not in alignment in my life, what's not working for me in my life, what is not working for me anymore, where I'm shrinking, where I'm playing small, where I'm looking at the reflection in the mirror and I don't see any light anymore. So you can stand in your power and you're no longer stuck into that place that you're looking outside of yourself. No more of that. I can own this. So this time, this full moon brings this energy of making new choices. No more I'm standing in my power. To know that I am valuable. Breathe into your heart the truth. So let's feel into this moon. Take your hands right now and bring down the moon into your being. So you embody, you're in communion with this light of the moon and all of its goodness and all of its love and beauty that it's amplifying. And then just feel, sense what the moon is asking you to amplify, reflecting. What is the power of your alignment? Right now we are in this Aries energy. It's very intense. It has this Aries warrior archetype that's ruled by Mars. It's a lot of passion and war, and it's creating a lot of chaos. But at the same time, it brings us into our courage, our ambition, and our power. It is the initiator energy to start something new. So feel it for you. Where is the intention, maybe hidden emotion in this field? And this capacity to bring something new in your life. So if you find yourself frustrated or easily triggered or losing patience, how can you just come back and breathe into your center? Maybe there is a mantra, maybe there is an affirmations that you say to yourself. Listen to it right now. How can you bring it? How can you bring yourself back to the center? Say it out loud to yourself. Or write it down in your journal. And then also this moon has this charismatic, it's energy that you can bring into the new project to take action, into this strategy to move forward. So what area in your life you can add this energy into? Feel this energy. And now when we're stepping into this new cycle, we just came from out of the equinox, and now we're going into the eclipse season. So it's really like buckling up. This is the time using this energy full moon of the goddess Isis to cultivate your resources, your tools, to start your days with the morning grounding practices of self-love and self-care, and really channel this warrior energy and the fire of your heart to weave into your world. So feel this energy. So journal, what are you amplifying right now? Which area of your life you want the energy of the warrior and courage to start something new? Journal. So just sit with those pieces. Feel them in your heart, see them like it's already happened, and feel the joy, the sense of pride, loving yourself, and gratitude for all the things in your life, for the passion, for the courage, how we amplify this in the field, and feeling the gratitude. Calling in the Divine Mother Consciousness to help us, to support us with abundance, with the power, with standing in our truth that you hold for all of us, and bringing back this energy of sacred union, sacred power, and awakening the healer within all of us. And using the power of this moon to amplify and radiating it out in each of us in the circle. Hold it, see it, feel it. It's going out there, and see it coming back to you. The gratitude, this love, and feel it in your heart, and let yourself be filled up with it. It's beautiful, beautiful feelings of love, abundance, joy, gratitude. Now find the mudra to yourself, some kind of hand or body movement that reminds you, whatever it is for you, a mudra that you can use whenever you want to reactivate this prayer, this vision, this intention of amplification. Bring it to your heart. This is mine. It's kind of like a talisman, a power piece. So whenever you go back to your old story of doubting yourself or having a fear, you're calling in the Isis, the power of the moon, and say, yes, 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 I am willing. I'm here now. I have the courage and power to do it. Yes. And so it is done. And so it is done. So it is done. So it is done. In the name of the One. Blessed be. Blessed be. Blessed be. Thank you. Thank you, guides and angels and ancestors. Thank you, sacred directions. Thank you for the sacred elements, that how they help us to manifest into this world. And thank you for Goddess Isis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The sacred portal is closed. Thank you for joining me tonight. Happy full moon.